Well, good evening, TIs in the UK and around the world. Hope you're keeping it real and keeping it together and not letting these covert abusers get to you. As the experienced TIs know the programme and can handle it better than new TIs or people who can't understand the programme or have no knowledge of it, no education of it. And that's why we have to keep exposing it and doing our daily, weekly, monthly updates, blogs, evidence gathering and capturing what's going on around us and trying to explain it so that people understand. Well, I'll just play the video. It's in the links. It's in the links in my description box, and I've posted it on social media by autumn targeted individuals in New Zealand. And it's about the targeting program and the patents out there, the nefarious ways they do it, the overt and covert skullduggery, and all the equipment that's out there, or some of the equipment that's out there. So just explain what's happening in the works area. Really, it's about works areas and agencies. You have to watch out for rogue, targeting, corrupted, abusing in authority sector workers linked to healthcare, linked to public health, NHS mental health, and linked to the social services, mental health administrators. Yeah, the way they're trying to target me, and it's happening in all the works areas after 2004, yeah, we've got fraudulent, bogus private detective agency, stroke private detectives linked to the West Midlands Police Force, CID, DCIs, and sector workers, social workers, management, yeah, sneaking into my works areas behind my back, yeah, and then slandering me, trying to make out I've been listed into mental health already, yeah, which I've never have, slandering me to the management, yeah, and then get their people implanted into the works area or agree with management, and whether they put equipment in the works areas or they've got another covert team which they've told nobody about, yeah, a rogue mercenaries, yeah, who doing the dirty work, trying to induce and entrap the target to give out reaction to whether they are amplifying, yeah, using armed forces, navy, police, firemen, yeah, technical, sophisticated technologies that they've hidden from the public, thermology, infrared, ultrasound, X-ray, see-through wall technology that's been available to governments since the 1950s, and then obviously through time, yeah, decades and generations past, yeah, other countries find out about these equipment and these technologies, other governments, yeah, and they want a piece of the pie and a share of the spoils. And so eventually, as I says, it's a worldwide network of targets like me and plenty of others trying to expose it all, and we just hit a brick wall when trying to expose it to the local authorities, who then reverse it on us and try and make out we're all deluded. Well, now there's networks out there of communities of targets getting together, yeah, all from different countries, all explaining the same thing or similar. So we're not all deluded, and a lot of us are educated to different levels. Some very educated, some, as I said, with high professional jobs, or did have high professional occupations and titles and numbers before, after the names. We're working for the governments. And so, what I'm exposing, that's what's going on in my works area. Yeah, they've been in again after we tried it for 13 years in the previous works company, and doing the same things again. Yeah, going in there, slandering me, stopping me from progressing in there. At the moment, it says the little job I've got in there at the moment, easy enough, and this time I learned something else. But at the moment, supervisor management ain't moved me on to learning something else. And so, obviously, it's the manpower as well. People on the holidays, just trying to sort shifts out and certain areas, different areas in there, different sections to work in. And so obviously, I mean, if I'm doing my job okay, they'll just keep me on there, won't they? And so, what I'm getting at to, though, I says, while I'm in there, and I mean, whatever I'm doing, to an average level, these idiots, amateur video makers, the criminal side of it all, they're siphoning off all the photographs, videos and sound recordings, and other people's activities, near misses and accidents, whatever's going on in there, all the different activities, people driving mechanical equipment, or people using handheld equipment and working on various machines or different areas, and all the aspects of warehousing, what people know about. And so, yeah, these idiots think they can carry on making these videos and all be used against them, and think, yeah, they can get away with it by putting it on the internet or put it on people's mobile phones and showing it around work areas, yeah, to stop me or any of my family members from progressing in the works area. Yeah, so that's what management, the supervisors, need to look out for. Also, for how long it goes on for, the longer it goes on, yeah, the more corrupted, abusing authority the sector workers are, because it's hidden case studies, because it's hidden, because they've never approached me to ask me whether I've got any problems, mental, physically, health-wise. Yeah, and it's all illegal, criminal practicing, from our point of view, because it's hidden case studies. Yeah, they've never approached me, yeah, or any of my family members. Don't intend to, unless they get a court order, yeah, and have the wicked way with us. That's all they're trying. Yeah, and so what I'm coming to, yeah, they're not trustworthy in Coventry Council Social Services, NHS Mental Health, the Sons and Doctor Psychiatrists, and their mental health administrators, yeah, and all their people linked to what I've exposed before in the local community. Because again, like I said before, they're not my friends, yeah, and I had a little small circle of friends in the beginning anyway. So whatever anyone else has come along, co-workers, past and present, yeah, they are not my friends, got no concerns for me, and they've just been brainwashed, behind-minded by the bona fide idiots in charge of them all, yeah, who were desperate to try and have their wicked way with me because I've been sane enough to handle whatever they're throwing at us, yeah, the whole kitchen sink and all their technological sophisticated equipment they've got out there and drafted in, all their manpower, the army they've drafted in, and they're still here. And the leaders just can't stand losing. And so, yeah, they just carry on. Wasting finances, wherever they're getting it from. It's all, a lot of it's from the local people. Criminal earned money. Yeah, so we're just wasting it daily. Back and forth, back and forth. Cat and mouse game. And so, to the present people I work with, some of them I'll check my channels out. Yeah, I'll suggest to share this information. Yeah, and tell everybody to stop. Yeah, because whatever manipulation, deception is going on in there, yeah, these people will get in serious trouble, because they're in serious trouble as it is. Yeah, Coventry Council sector workers, NHS, mental health administrators, protective agency, anyone taking the law into their own hands, yeah, to social workers, yeah, to healthcare workers, anyone linked to what I have exposed previously. And they think they can get other people in to be used as witness makers, statement makers, or to spy on us in there. You best rethink again and realise, yeah, that the people they are collaborating with, conspiring with, yeah, are going to get them in serious trouble. While the original perpetrators and abusers of authority, and taking the law into their own hands, and ever spending it intentionally for illegal and criminal purposes, criminal activities linked to cybercrime, what I've exposed, for money racketeering, money laundering purposes. They're in serious trouble. Yeah, just hope them in. Eventually it'll sink in. But obviously the leaders, like I said, they can't stand losing. And so, I'll leave it at that. I'm just exposing community mobbing and workplace mobbing culture. Still a major conspiracy with whoever thinks they've got authority to spy on workers and try and take them out of the works area. Totally doing the reverse of governments who are trying to get the unemployment figures sorted and trying to get people into work and taking off benefits. These idiots, yeah, are trying to destroy people's work careers by interfering, yeah, and then telling loads of lies to works management, to supervisors and to co-workers, and then think they can carry on photographing, video and sound recording, edit it all, put it all together to try and get damning personal persecutions, to try and state people that are mentally and physically disabled and got symptoms. And here's the symptoms. Oh, we photographed them, videoed them, and sound recorded them because we're really concerned for them. And this come out loads of bullshit, loads of slander that they've got out with DSM and from past experiences that they've got away with before, time and time again, in Coventry City, family courts of protection. And so, yeah, and the reality is, yeah, if any more family members get cancer, it was caused by these covert abusers. Yeah, and as Dr. Peter Bregan said, yeah, there's loads of rogue care staff out there, medical staff out there, who know what's going on, but they turn a blind eye to it. And if they don't stand up, yeah, it's just opens a big can of worms, just like the people didn't stand up to Jimmy Savile. Yeah, all them on the mainstream media and in the sectors and in the organisations that he was visiting. And so I'll leave it at that. I want to do a short video and check the links out. All the information's there. Going back a few years, how long the channel's been on for new TIs, and anyone who's interested in investigating, researching these phenomenal crimes that are going on worldwide, targeting crimes. And that's what I'm exposing here, and it's so obvious. They've been doing it for decades, generations in Coventry City. Yeah, been stitching up, framing up people in similar ways, targets, families, and been causing loads of illnesses and symptoms. And then they're swooping for the kill. If targets, obviously, before the internet, targets couldn't got together, couldn't research like TIs. I've been researching on the internet since the internet was introduced to the public. And so, yeah, they would have got away with many of these crimes, many of these targeting crimes, and going out with intent to harm, radiate, damage people with all the equipment that's out there that's been drafted in from the armed forces, from the Navy complex, and from the no more secret sports billy bag of the firemen, the police officers, and the Foreign Legion mercenaries and criminal mercenaries who were interested in technical sophisticated equipment that we think no one knows about. So that's what they can do with all this equipment, and that's what they are doing, and it's being exposed worldwide, in the UK, in Europe, and across the globe. So I'll close off. So you always take care, keep it real, stay sane, stay safe, and carry on exposing. On new TIs, you have to research and find similar exposure of the program from various TI communities, and to try to get and check out the similarities, and through the desperation of the covert abusers, eventually you kind of work out what the strategies are and what we're trying to do to you. Just how I've worked out eventually, and can figure out all the local ties, the local links, and the networks that are out there due to a lot of the overt operators and covert operators slipping up. And they do slip up. They're human. They make mistakes, even though they're in denial. And it all gets covered up. Deniability, as we all know. So everybody, take it easy. Have a good evening. Have a good day, wherever you are in the world. And do not let these abusers get to you. Over and out.